Famorifics family. What's good with you? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Let me give a shout out. Shout out to Shanna Ewing. Shout out to Gina versus Gina, the best mods in the game. Tactical Tina. What's good, sis? My main man, Thomas. What's happening? Burner Girl in the house. What's good, everybody? Ronald Woodman. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. That gun guy again. Salute, fam. Salute. Mr. Big Blaze, what's good? Jace, what's happening, my fam? The Ewings are in the building. Tuss Tact, what's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody. Regular gun guy is in the building. So look, fam. Today is an important live. It is an important live for the community. We are going to get into all things a regular meetup. We're going to be talking too about, I'll give you my personal experience, and we will get the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. RGG. We'll bring him up so he can talk about the event. I certainly don't want to steal any of his thunder, but I would argue that a regular meetup is the most unique 2A event there is out there. We can argue, debate about which is the best and this and that and the other thing, but I would say by far it is the most unique 2A event out there, and because of that, very, very special. Black King 9, what's good? What's good, my man? Been a minute. Look, fam, before I bring in my man RGG, big announcement. I don't know if you guys saw or you guys were paying attention to the intro, but Atlas Gunworks and its affiliate company Perfect Zero are now officially channel sponsors of the 2A-N-LA channel. That's right, full-time channel sponsors of the 2A-N-LA channel. I am honored to have Atlas Gunworks on board and Perfect Zero on board as a channel sponsor. Snap, what's good with you, fam? So, look, I just got to say, fam, I started my channel probably going on 6 years ago, right? Like 6 years ago, I didn't even know what Atlas Gunworks was. And then well into my channel, the thought of paying the cost for a Staccato P was beyond my imagination. And Atlas was like a dream. To get an Atlas gun was like a dream. Well, now I own 5, and now to be in a full relationship with them, man, it is a blessing and an honor for sure. So shout out to our channel sponsors, Atlas Gunworks and Perfect Zero. Tap In Productions, what's good with you, fam? I thought I saw my frat in here a minute ago. Where'd he go? Did I miss him? X Factor 14, go mob. Go mob, go mob. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. So, yeah, man, loving having Atlas on board. And what that means is that you guys are going to see a lot more Atlas and Perfect Zero content. We are going to get, for those who are aware, Atlas just dropped. You know, Glock has like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. Atlas had been on V2 for a while now. They just dropped all their V3 guns. We are going to get every V3 gun in the Atlas Gunworks lineup into the channel. So stay tuned for that. Also, you guys know that through Perfect Zero, Atlas is dropping build kits. Your boy is going to build his first 2011. So we will have a build series on that. I am looking very much forward to that. We'll get a lot of other Perfect Zero parts and stuff like that into the channel. So stay tuned for a lot more Atlas content. Major Havoc, what's good, fam? What is good with you? What else do we have going on? I should also mention that you guys are aware last year I did not a meetup, but I did like a influencer meetup or a gun tuber meetup, if you will, here in Los Angeles. I hosted Team Blacksmith. I hosted Jeff from the Weapons Collective. I hosted Tactical Bearded Dad. And we had a range day and a live stream. We will be doing that again this year. This year, it will be hosted by the Weapon Collective in Utah. That will be coming up next month. More to come on that. So look, I don't want to delay this or drag this out. Again, if you guys are unfamiliar with the regular meetup, this is the 6th annual meetup. I have been to all but one. Look, fam, with my work life and my channel, if I didn't think that there was incredible value here, if I didn't feel like this event was amazing, there was no way I would fly, and they're never really on the West Coast. So I'm always traveling distances to get there, but man, I'll tell you what, it is worthwhile. But like I said, I don't want to steal this thunder. I will get back into my personal experience at the meetups, but I want to bring up my guy, like I said, the man, the myth, and the legend, RGG, bringing my man up to the stage so we can converse on all things Arm 6. My man.
What up, big dog?
What's good with you, fam?
Slow motion, man. Slow motion.
I think this is the first time you being on my channel, bro. Welcome.
Well, that's a bone I'd like to pick. How long you say you've been on YouTube, bro? And how long have I known you?
You are kind of, we started our channels right around the same time, but you are the live stream king, bro. I didn't start live streaming. I think maybe it's been like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
So you like blazed the trail for a lot of gun tubers to follow relative to that whole live stream game. I found it very intimidating. Just watching you do it.
Talking by yourself, just sitting in the room,
right?
Talking to a camera, you know.
Right.
I get it, man. I don't know if you mind or not, but I sent my buddy Skinny Guy with Guns the link.
Oh, please.
He is
love to get Zach
up part of what we do as well.
Absolutely. Please, I hope Zach joins
in the chat. Appreciate you having me though, man.
Yeah. Joe, what's good, fam? What's good? If I missed anybody, Mr. BS, what's good? Hopefully I caught everybody coming in. So look, RGG, let's get down into it. Before we even talk about Arm 6.
Yeah.
I think hold on. Wait a minute. Skinny Guy with Guns, what's good?
What up?
We got Skinny Guy with Guns in the building.
He got to change that name, boy.
Man, boy, I tell you. So, RGG, before we even get into Arm 6, I think it would be great if you could. I've heard the story before, but I think a lot of people probably haven't.
Yeah.
How did Arm start? Like, what was the impetus to get Arm, a regular meetup, rolling? Why did you do it? How did it happen? kind of clue us in on the background.
Well, a brother out of Tennessee, Nashville, Peanut. We know him in the community as Peanut. He'd been rocking with the channel a long time, and probably about 5-6 months of being on YouTube, if that long. One day he was like, "Hey man, we should do a range day somewhere so people can come and shoot with you." And he might have said it 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. And then now, how it ended up in Houston, I don't know. All I know is we didn't want to bring it to Illinois, and we were just trying to find somewhere to do it. And we just found this range. Shout out to Jay the Shooter. I don't know if anybody remember that name, but
Yeah.
he found the range for us in Houston, because I knew nothing about looking for no ranges out of state. I didn't know much about outdoor ranges, any of that stuff. And we all just kind of got together and did it. But what really turned it into what it is now is the fact of some of the who's that showed up to that first one.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, everybody was kind of just taking off on YouTube, right? So you had a lot of big names out there. We were shooting in the most bootleg conditions imaginable. But it was cool. At that point, the full auto stuff with Jay and him doing the FFL Elite stuff, and he had everything full auto at the time. And he was one of the only guys that had that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He was one of the first black FFLs I knew. So that was fun. We had a bunch of fun out there. I remember GHG Hustle, Real Rambo, Jay, Locks and Load. Man, you name it. Well, I can go down the list of the people
Yoki's at that one too, right?
Yoki,
Yeah, Perry P.
Perry P. Man, Seifu Lonzo.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these names that we're familiar with on YouTube was at that very first.
Real Rainbow J was there.
It didn't even have a name.
Nope.
Right.
Real Rainbow J was there. Everybody.
Yeah, so it was, and that's what happened when we got back. It was one of those, man, we should make this an event. We should make it, like, do it for real. And people start like, man, like, y'all had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We did. It was a Tap In. I just saw him. He was out here in your
Tap In was there.
Okay.
He was there. I remember. God, I can name a lot of people, but I just remember him because I remember him bringing me the first time I ever got a gift from somebody in the community. It was him, and I've been rocking with his brother ever since. Man, real good dude. So it's like you just meet so many good people, and it just started something. And then that following year, we went to Nashville, Tennessee,
and that was the first one I attended.
Yes, I remember, and that was when everybody kind of met each other for the first time.
Yep.
Well, you and I had met prior to that.
Yeah, we had met at SHOT Show.
At SHOT Show, but it was the first time probably both of us, and Zach included, got to meet everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That was like that time, and I think besides this one, that was probably our biggest meetup.
Yeah, I say so. Yeah.
So and it wasn't very organized. It was good. It was safe, but in terms of organization, we've come a long way. So
no doubt. I've seen it grow every year, and every year it gets better and better and better to me.
Absolutely, I think we're learning. We're learning, and it's one of those things where we just continue to learn on the fly. And it takes people like yourself and a lot of this community to make this thing run. Like we don't make it run ourselves because it wouldn't run if it was just on us. And we honest enough to admit that.
That's right.
So far, the first one was in Houston. The second one was in Tennessee.
Nashville.
The third one was in North Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Thomasville, Georgia. And then after that, fourth one was in Ohio.
Yeah.
That one I missed.
5 was in
Atlanta.
And now we're in Jacksonville.
And now we're in Jacksonville, Florida. And man, Can't wait.
And tentatively got a location for next year.
Yep.
What?
As a matter of fact, how about an exclusive here tonight?
Let's go.
I'm not going to tell you where it's at, but I can tell you the dates.
Okay.
Early. I'm 90% sure there's going to be the date. Like this year's the 12th and 13th of June. Next year it'll be like the 11th, 12th of June.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 11th to 12th.
So
all right, y'all heard it.
Huh?
I was telling the people, y'all heard it here. So mark on your calendars
11th,
next year.
12th.
Go ahead and mark them off the 11th and 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Block it out.
So I spoke to the range today. I think we probably, bro, just hearing this too. I'm probably like 90% in. And the deciding factor will be us finding the hotel, banquet hall within proximity, which I found two. Just gotta lock them in. If we lock that in, we'll be announcing next year's location at this year's meetup.
Well, let me see if I can get you to tease one more thing. Will next year's location be at a different location than it's ever been before?
Yes.
Oh. All right.
I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Y'all heard it here.
So it definitely won't be it won't be a repeat location. So it'll be somewhere it's never been.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. I think there's two, kind of mindsets to have about it, right? You either have it at the same place, same location every year, or you move it around. I like the fact that it moves around to different places. I know logistically that's probably a pain for you guys in terms of trying to organize it and everything.
It's the worst.
But I think for the people who attend, it's like a different vacation spot every time.
It's true.
Yeah. I think people like coming to it in different places, and that's all good. However, I wish it could be in one place.
Yep.
One place around the same time every year. That would be a dream come true for me. Ultimately, because so there's so many moving parts to this that we just now learning. So even when you start getting sponsors and we build up, and we've been so blessed to be able to get companies to invest in this thing now. But remember, logistically, it has to work for them too.
Yep.
Right.
So we keep moving. You're probably not getting the same. You get different companies, and that could be a benefit as well.
Right.
You start getting different companies, a different look every year. So, but it's more work.
Right.
That means throughout that year, I got to be putting in that work, to get these companies to come out and support what we have going on. But I wouldn't change it, man. It's allowed us to meet so many amazing people, go different places, have fun, so many memories. We could do a live on just memories, just meet up memories.
100%.
That's right.
It could be a whole live by itself.
Yeah. So absolutely,
that's what makes it different.
So for the people who have never attended a regular meetup, and the people that are coming or they're thinking about coming, it's June 12th and June 13th in Jacksonville, Florida this year. Tell us what we can expect over the how many days? 3?
Yeah.
It's 2 official.
2 days essentially, because you got Thursday, Friday.
Yeah. Thursday is always the unofficial day.
Unofficial. It's going to be official soon though, because so it's interesting that I was in Jacksonville this past weekend. I went up there Friday, and I'm meeting with the hotel, and the sales manager, she was so happy. So I came in, when I talked to the hotel, I come in saying, hey, we need June 12th, 13th. This is what we're trying to do. Now, mind you, I didn't even calculate in the 11th. I just calculated the 12th and 13th. So now she's looking at the books like, but there's as many rooms booked on the 11th as there is on the 12th and 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Wednesday.
Right.
I'm like, Wednesday? She's like, there's double-digit bookings on Wednesday. Oh, who the hell coming? Who are coming on Wednesday?
That would be me.
Yeah, you want. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I said that's cool. So they were extremely happy about, obviously, the number of rooms that they booking, and we will be occupying obviously a huge percentage of the hotel. It's a big hotel, so we're not occupying all of it, but it'll be mostly us.
Let me catch up real quick. Ghost Dog, what's good with you, fam? Major Havoc, if I haven't already said, what's good? Ganja and guns. That just sounds like a dangerous combination, but I'm digging it. Team Blacksmith, what's good? TK, sis, in the building.
Shout out to everybody out there.
Black King 9.
What up? What's going on, Will?
Just Guns and Sneaks, salute.
What up, Rick?
Man, shout out to my boy Just Guns and Sneaks, man. Big shout out there.
All right, so RDG,
yes,
walk us through the weekend. How's it going down? What's going down? What should people be looking forward to?
So, Jacksonville this year, we're starting on Thursday the 11th, pretty much, where most people will be in town. So we are talking to there's a boating company because this hotel sits on the river that flows through downtown Jacksonville. So we're gonna do the river taxi. We'll have a river taxi that'll be optional for people that's there. We control the Bluetooth. So we're gonna be rocking out on that river taxi, and everybody can go hang out for hours so on that. And then we'll just hang out on the pool deck, do like a sip and chat, a pre-meet and greet, so to speak, unofficial meet and greet. That'll be Thursday, going on into the night. Then Friday morning is our women's conference. Everything officially starts. That's at 9 a.m. on Friday morning. Then also Friday morning, mid-morning, we do the community range day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when people bring their own guns and they go out. When you go show out and you have everybody in a frenzy with all the stuff that you be bringing. And then after that, come back to the hotel, you chill out, and then we do the official meet and greet, because at this point, everybody will be in town. That's happening on the pool deck this year.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. I don't know what to do. The only thing to stop the weather don't hold up, but we've been lucky every year, so hopefully that'll keep going. So we'll be out there into the night, man, with that whole pool deck lit up, all the vendors outside. Yeah, I don't know what them people gonna think in the hotel with all these guns out there on the pool deck, but it should be a lot of fun. So, and I don't know if people that don't know, we got some dope sponsors this year.
Mm-hmm.
I can never remember all of them off top, but I can tell you Stella Arms is our title sponsor. We got Taurus, we got Jacob Gray, Fusion Firearms, we got Tactical Life.
Mm-hmm.
Firearms out there. We got Meta Tactical coming through.
Layer X
with the suppressors. Mantis.
NRA.
Or Armament. How can I forget Or Armament? Gosh, man.
Laser ammo.
Laser ammo. NRA. The president of NRA will be speaking. Somebody phone ringing. And man, more. So I think that's gonna make it a lot of fun. They'll be set up at the exhibitor showcase. We hang out, and this is always the funnest part of the meetup. There's this weird elbow where it makes a turn, because everybody kick it hard on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
When the exhibitor showcase is over, nobody want to go to bed, so everybody's hanging out until they sleep. And then you got guys that'll be there, brothers by the name of Tick Wayne, who don't go to sleep the entire meetup.
Oh.
So if you just wake up in the middle of the night, need somebody to talk to or something to do, he will be up.
Yep.
So people hang out most of the night. And then range day is early on Saturday morning, the industry range day. Now, this day, you don't bring nothing. You just show up at the range. Vendors got the guns out there. We just demoing guns, shooting them until it get too hot and everybody got to go. Then we come back to the hotel. Oh, I skipped something. That's Friday, bro. We got Stop the Bleed.
Right.
On Friday with More Armory. So for people that's never taken a Stop the Bleed class, I'll be in there this year, full class. So we encourage as many people to get registered for that. Emails will be going out. So if you want to register for Stop the Bleed, you can. We encourage everybody to do it if you've never done it before. Now, on to Saturday, once we come back from range day, there's some time in between. We usually have some type of lunch out at range day for everybody, pizza. We do something every year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come back and we do the ARM Awards, which will be a blast this year. So we got quite a few influencers, man. We got some surprises in some of these categories that won. So, you know, we'll be honoring influencers and we'll have some entertainment. We got a really dope Atlanta DJ coming back again. NRA president will speak for us this year. How about this? This will be the first time we have a white keynote speaker.
There you go. All right.
It is what it is, right? I'm excited.
Tina, that's all I do, sweetie. That's all I do. Stop playing.
So yeah, man. But no, it's a lot of fun, man.
So let me just, as an attendee, let me give like my perspective and why I think this is such a unique experience. As somebody who is a gun tuber, who's in the industry, who attends a lot of industry events, you know, a lot of people have range days out there. Some of these range day events are amazing, off the chain, right? And then sometimes people will have kind of more trade shows like SHOT Show, NRA, and things like that. And those events are bomb too. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yes.
But this feels different. From the time you arrive, everything just feels different. First of all, I think that's in large part because of the community that's there. The community that supports the channel. So you guys are in the chat, in RGG's chat, and Fat Guy with Guns chat, and my chat. You guys are talking to each other constantly, every week, a lot of times, multiple times a week. And you have likely never met before. I remember the first one I went to in Tennessee. I walked in and I saw RGG, I saw Zach, I saw Billy. I was like, oh, these are the guys. Roadblock. I saw these are Black Poindexter. These are the people that I have become friends with online, and now you finally get to meet in person. That is not the experience really when you go to other events a lot of the time. So the fact that the community is there, it's like it. That's why I always say it has a very family reunion kind of feel to it. It's like that family that lives on the other side of the country that you don't get to see really until family reunion time. And so that part of it is dope. And then I think the fact that it's a multiple day event, it seems like it keeps getting longer and longer, as RGG alluded to. I think that makes it very special because now a lot of times you go to a range day, you're in and out, right? You're there that morning, you're out. Or you're at a trade show and it's so big, it's so wide, you don't even get to hang with people. This is all about the community. And the fact that it's a multiple day event, there's multiple activities, it makes it incredibly unique. I think it's the most unique 2A event that there is out there. And I just think it's special, bro. And I think you guys have really created something that is awesome and that is special. And I don't see it slowing down anytime soon.
No, neither do I, man. I think we just been blessed to have something so fun. Like we'll talk about it and say, we just want the meetup to be something we would go to. Something I wouldn't mind going to. I could take my family to it if I wanted to. I can hang out with the fellas. I can cuss a little bit. The guys can bring their wives. Even if the wives aren't in the guns, or ladies can come and maybe they're not the most experienced gun people. Like maybe they're newer to the game, and everybody is treated the same. Like you feel at home. You know, if you're a new shooter and you come to the meetup, and there's so many experienced people there, nobody's looking down on you. They're gonna help you. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, let me help you with that. Let me show you this, or let me show you that." They're gonna teach you how to be safe. They're gonna make you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable going to the range, you don't have to go.
Nope.
If there's a part of it that you just don't want to do, you don't have to do it. You know, we've we've built this thing to be a good safety net, right? Like, because for us, to be honest, when you do these type of events, the first question they start asking is it safe?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't matter who you're dealing with. Is it safe? So we've already built that before they start asking. We built a safety net where we monitor it, we police it, but not in a way that we make people feel uncomfortable.
Right.
We just explain it to you. If I'm talking to my guy right here and I say, hey man, let's make sure we do this way. And most people just respect that. Like you don't have to worry about it. And everybody's there to have a good time. You see what I mean? It's not business. When we go to trade shows, at least when I go,
it's business.
It's business. I didn't even see you. Well, yes, I did. I saw you at SHOT Show, right?
Yeah, but we were in the same place for damn near a week and saw each other like 1 or 2 times tops. And even then, it was like in passing.
Yep. So if when you go to places like that, you might see some of the biggest names in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You walking right past them because everybody got a plan when they go there. Right. So they trying to stick to their plan. Either they got scheduled meetings or they doing whatever they're doing. We want to create something. It's smaller, it's more intimate. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people there, but it's not like those events. It doesn't even compare, right? But you might be walking through the hallway or in the meeting group. You might walk past a Black Rambo or a Hootie Hoo or a lead farmer, a fat guy with guns, a 2A-N-LA, a Team Blacksmith. You can walk past any of these guys, but guess what? Now you got a chance to stop and talk to them. Yes. And it doesn't matter who it is. Like you see Black Rambo at SHOT Show, he gonna say, "What's up, man?" and keep going. He take a picture with you or something. At the meetup, you can sit down in the chair next to him.
Yep.
And hang out with him all evening if you want to. He's there. He's there for that event to hang out with the people. You notice we don't use the advertising. Same thing with Hootie Hoo was a huge influencer out there. Big channel than all of us. Man, he come there. You might walk past the pool and he in the pool with his 2 kids.
Yep.
I've been seeing this for the last 2 years, right? So to me, that always means something, man. And all I care about when I walk around, I just want to see people smiling.
Yep.
I see somebody not smiling and looking like they're not having a good time. I need to go check on them and see what's going on.
No doubt. And I think you hit on something, RGG, too, that I want to touch on that we haven't mentioned so far. And that is, this really does, it has that family reunion feel in part because people bring their families, people bring their spouses, people bring their children, their young children, right, to attend the event. And that adds to the other thing you said is, as somebody who is constantly at range days and gun related events, this is arguably the safest event that I've ever gone to.
That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Because people wouldn't know that. You're looking the most times a lot of the bigger range days and stuff like that are less safe, right? Because there's too much going on to watch.
Yeah.
They can't watch everything.
Yeah.
With us, it's big, but it's just big enough for us to be able to pay attention. And not to mention, we got so many RSOs.
Yep.
Qualified RSOs.
That's the thing.
Throughout the whole range.
That's the thing.
So everybody's keeping their eyes open and paying attention.
I think people don't realize, and not that this is, I wouldn't call a regular meetup a Black event, but I certainly would say that there are much more of us there on average than the typical industry event. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, 100%, bro. You know, like, and I don't like that either. So sometimes people laugh at me because I'll be like, because I've heard it referred to like that, right? I've heard people refer, that's the Black 2A event. Well, it is and it ain't, right? It's like it's like, yeah, it is in the sense that it's majority Black people there. That's true. That's a given. That's a fact. But everybody's invited. Like it's an open door. See,
and everybody comes.
You know,
everybody comes.
Now let me throw something at you that sometimes it goes over people's head and don't think about it. They'll look at a regular meetup and say, "Oh, that's the Black 2A event." You say, "No, man, the door's open to everybody." But they won't look at another event and say that's the White 2A event.
Right.
No,
Why you don't say that?
Right.
Because the ratios just flipped. That's all.
Right. 100%.
Every other event you go to, the ratios flip. But it's what we like to say is it's a cultural event, right? It's
Right.
it's the equivalent of you in LA, so it's almost a dumb question. I was gonna say, do you ever go to a Mexican restaurant?
Oh, all the time.
All the time, right? But we're not arguing with the Mexican guys like, man, y'all ain't got no black food. It's a Mexican restaurant, right? So it's that culture. When they music playing, you ain't going in there like, bro, put some Drake on. You're gonna listen to Enrique Iglesias or whatever they got.
Right.
So that's what I like to, refer to it as. It's a cultural event. When you come in, it's our culture. This is our music playing. This is how we move. This is how we talk. This is how we dance. This is how we move. Come and enjoy it with us.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all good. This DJ, he gonna play this type of music. We get turned up. We get lit. Y'all get excited. Whatever your word is. It's okay. Right. It's okay because when I go to other events, I enjoy myself. Even though
100%.
Even though it's 90%, it might be 90% white, 10% black. I done been in an event. Man, listen, I've been to the influencer house at events. I told the fellas about it. We way up in the hills of Georgia in a big dumb Airbnb. And I'm the only black person there.
Mm-hmm.
They could left me up there, man. I would have I was the only one. But I had the time of my life.
Yeah.
Nobody be weird. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? They showed me a lot of love. And I'm gonna tell you, they gave me a lot of game.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot of what I've learned in this space, sitting in that Airbnb up in the hills of Georgia. I was sitting there with guys like 704 Tactical and Tactical Considerations and the guys who run GOA and stuff like that. So you sit in those rooms and you listening and they talking to you and you be shocked. Like they be like, yeah, I watch your videos, dude. I love the video you did on this. I'm like, dang, you be watching me, bro.
Right.
Like, that's pretty cool. So it's a fun time, but it taught me a lot, man. And I would go to these events. I used to tell you about it. I go to other events to learn how to run our event.
Mm-hmm.
They know, the fellas know. I will spend my money, go to an event.
Yep.
And I'm in sponge mode.
Right.
All right, what are they doing that we could apply to what we do?
Right.
To make it more organized, make it more professional. So
I was just gonna
go ahead, Zach.
That would be called fusion, bro. That's fusion.
That's
right. You take a little bit from everything, you make your own thing. That's fusion.
Oh, there
you go. And I was just gonna say that what I was getting to relative to there's a lot of us there. I think there's a misconception in the community that we, because of maybe stupid videos you see on YouTube or whatever, that we are not safe. But what I would say is the individuals that attend Armed 6, the range officers and the attendees, most of the time are very, very experienced shooters, very skilled, very, very safe. And everybody, because it's a family feeling event, everybody looks out for everybody,
Right.
and everybody feels comfortable coming up and asking a question, where in an environment that feels different, maybe you don't ask the question and you end up doing something that you shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
At Arm 6, it is not like that. It is incredibly safe. It's incredibly well done. So yeah, feel free. Bring the missus, bring the hubby, bring the kids. Everybody will have a good time, and there is something for everybody. And I will also say, as an attendee, while all the events are dope, the award show, the sneaker ball, both range days, all the women's conference, all of them are dope, right?
Yeah.
But the most fun that you will have will be when none of the events are going on, when everybody is just kicking it around the hotel, shooting the shit, talking. That's when all the funny things really, really go down.
Oh yeah.
And that's where some of the best stories come about.
And you don't know what's gonna happen, like in terms of who gonna say the next funny thing, who gonna do the next funny dance. It's always something that's to take away from it, man. And I encourage people. I started this maybe last year or the year before, maybe in Ohio, where now I'm encouraging everybody, take pictures, man. Grab videos, create those memories, right? Because one thing we learned the hard way, you may not see that person next year.
That's right.
Right.
We've seen this story happen before. So, create those memories, man. We just that's what it's all about. Like, we got a crazy photo booth this year, man. Big shout out to Snap At You Photography and for sponsoring this. And we have a crazy photo booth this year. We want everybody to take advantage of it. We're just gonna have a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, look. And I will say this. I will say this. There is what in the safest way possible. So don't read me wrong. But there is every year there seems to be some range day fiasco that takes place. It has nothing to do with like safety or anything like that. But something happens, whether it's Big Zoe falling out of the golf cart. Yeah, whether it's Big Tony flying, who was he pushing?
Ardaeus, man.
Ardaeus.
That might be still a meetup moment of all time. That might be the one.
Man, I mean, there is always something. And I wasn't there for this one, but I have heard the legend of Zach passing out in Houston in the heat.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first incident.
Yep, that's number one.
Right.
Right. I gotta get Real Rambo J. I hope y'all know who that is. I gotta get him to tell the story. He tells the story the funniest. Like, nobody can tell it like that. Only because he was right there with Zach.
Right there.
And it's always funny when he said I was finna pick him up. If you ever see Real Rambo J and you saw Zach at that time,
yeah,
and him saying I was gonna pick him up, man, that would be like a toddler trying to pick up a killer whale, man. That was not about to happen, man. So, but thank God, brother was okay, man. I didn't know that was the first time I was like, oh, what have we done? Next thing I know, we was eating turkey leg hunting.
Yep.
Right. So he made it out.
Hey, look, for everybody in the chat, make sure you hang around till the end, because two things. For my non-members, I am going to be giving away. You guys let me know what your size is. I'm going to give away some Arm 6 gear. And so probably like an Arm 6 t-shirt, whatever. You guys let me know your size, and then I will buy it and have the fellas ship it out to you. So we'll do that. Everybody will be eligible for that, and we'll do a member giveaway where we're giving away an optic. So make sure you guys hang around to the end and get all of these good stories we're about to get off. Look, one of the other staples at the arms events is the specialty drinks.
That's right.
Yes.
Now, if you guys have never been to an Arm 6 during the official meetup, and I don't know, are you guys going to have the bartender out there at the unofficial meetup too this year, or just at the official?
We're going to have bartenders rocking all weekend.
Okay.
Dr. Cotina got a cold comment right there. Boy, I promise you, she don't play with me, because I promise it'll go down.
Right.
You know you can't. She knows she can't say stuff to me, because we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Look, let's get it in.
Make it happen, boy.
Let's get it in.
Hey, so Tactical Tina, say less.
Right.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done. We just added it.
Woo. Look,
boy, we're gonna have a bunch of old folks trying to do some limbo. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
So look, fam, during RG, and I hope everybody who is in here is subscribed to RGG's channel and Zach's channel. If you're not, make sure you do it. But RGG has lives twice a week, every Wednesday and every Friday.
Yes.
And so if the live streams themselves are a vibe, like You got to be in the chat just to watch like how it goes down, because some of the most hilarious, craziest moments ever take place in the chat. And inevitably, over the course of a year, from like the last arm to the new arm, there are certain phrases that become legend. Right? One of the ones that comes to mind was, I don't remember whether it was Roadblock or who it was, but they were trying to say reliable.
Oh, that's
They
real.
were trying to say
Yeah,
this
real deal.
Real deal, man.
That was
Real
real
deal.
deal. Real deal was trying to say, is the gun reliable? But somehow or another, he said, is the gun liable? And the chat shut down. It stopped on a dime. RBG was like, what? Zach was like, what?
That's one thing. I don't let nothing slide. You say something weird, I need to come back. I need you to explain it.
Look.
And he is one of the most non-talking people ever.
Shout out to my man, Real Deal.
He's a cool guy, but he's just non-talking, man. He is. But
so
Laurel has been a drink every year since he
every year since then. There is a Laurel drink, and so look, be careful, y'all. Stay in the chat. I can't wait to see what the drink names are going to be this year. But I'll tell you what, that Laurel got me feeling right.
Right. Laurel every year. The other names can change.
Right.
That is gonna stay there. We're gonna have to say it different.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's another phrase.
Yeah.
It's always, there's always a lot of stuff that comes in the chat, that comes from the chat, should I say. I had to say that different. So I don't know, man. So it's always, for me, like, it's always about having fun. And then one of the parts that do make it tough, and I say this a lot, I'd be like, one thing about Houston, when we did the first meetup, there was no expectation.
None at all.
There was no regulation. There was really no organization. But when I think back, organically, we did it almost the same way we do it now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody stayed at one hotel, but it wasn't considered a hosting hotel. It was just a hotel we were staying at.
Right.
We didn't have no discount. We didn't have nothing. We just told everybody we at this hotel. This is where we stay at. Everybody showed up at that hotel. It was pretty cool. We said when we got there, we was like, man, well, we're going to range tomorrow. What y'all want to do tonight? Well, it's a Dave & Buster's across the street.
Right. Okay. Let's go to Dave & Buster's.
Go to Dave & Buster's. Everybody meet over at Dave & Buster's at 8. Okay, cool. We end up at Dave & Buster's. That's our meet and greet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go do the range day. Then we all came back to the hotel that night, and play cards and hung out. And I'm talking about kept that hotel lobby rocking. And it's just a good time. So now that became the layout. That, eventually we got to Nashville and we said, I was sitting in the lobby in Nashville, so many of us. And I started looking around like, man, you see the ladies, you got 3 or 4 ladies sitting over there. You got a couple ladies sitting over here. And these guys talking about guns, because once the fellas get to talk about guns, you can forget about it. Anything. And I tell Zach, I say, man, we need to do something for the ladies, man. We need to add something like, specifically for them, though. And that'll encourage guys to bring their wives, because some fellas probably got mad. They get a chance to get away for a couple of days, like. And now they be sitting there, the wife listening to the chat, like, no, he said you can bring me too. So, you know what I'm saying? We encourage it, man. And now, but here's the thing: when you get there, we see this happen a lot. I've watched it happen with guys last year, the year before that. Oh man, my wife ain't into guns, man. She might come with me, but we might end up leaving to go do some. Man, they get to the meetup 35, 40 minutes in.
Yep.
They don't even know their wife. You see my wife?
Right.
I think I saw a walk past with Siege and Santa or something. I think, was that your wife? I don't. And that's how it be. Like, them ladies will get together, man. They be like, damn, what we talking about. Right. They just do their own thing. And to me, that's again, that's what it's all about. That's what it's built on, like keeping it that way. And then when companies said, they started saying, oh, well, what's in it for the companies? Like, I know you guys have this community built event, and how is it beneficial to brands? Well, what I didn't understand at first that I understand now is all I have to do is show them a couple of those community range days.
Yep.
Our community range day looked like something that you could only make up in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many guns out there of every type, everything you can imagine. We got guys who are in this community who are FFL, SOTs. So you'll go to community range day and you hear, you see guys got MP5s, guys got, you know what fam got. That ain't even a secret no more. But can you imagine pulling up to the meetup and sitting next to fam and you didn't know?
Right.
You'll be looking at that like, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. I've been doing this a long time. We was in Atlanta last year. Honest to God truth. Team Blacksmith and fam down in this area. And it almost felt like when you walk past them and some of the stuff that they have on the table, it's like walking in the luxury car dealership.
Yep.
And you looking like I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one a lot. But the difference is these brothers say, go on test drive that one, man.
Right. Get the keys.
Don't walk off till you shoot this one. And it doesn't matter who you are, man. These guys are so, because I be wanting to ask them. I be like, that fam, I know we homies, man. You gonna let them people shoot your gun too.
Right.
Man, there's some expensive stuff.
Yeah.
There's some expensive stuff. He might have 5 guns that's 75,000. You sitting there like,
I think we counted it up. I think it was over 200,000 at that table last year. Me and Team
easily. And that's a lot of money to be shooting, man. I'm sitting there. Look, I'm shooting fam gun. I shoot one, and you know how you be trying to keep your poker face. You're like bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that was nice. He'd be like, man, you don't want to shoot this one? I'd be like, yeah. I want to shoot that one. And then you get to shooting, and I can't help but to smile. Like I'm lost. Like, right, this is just fun. Like we have a ball, man. We talk trash. We go back, we have fun, man, and it's always bittersweet when it's time to go.
Yep.
100%. And I would look, if you ever see me at any event, but especially at ARM, I can shoot my guns whenever. Right? I got them, right? If I'm bringing guns to ARM, I'm bringing them for y'all.
For people to shoot.
I'm bringing them for y'all to shoot, for y'all to check them out, for y'all to enjoy them. And I know Team Blacksmith feels the same way. And you got a line of folks. And sometimes it is not about the most expensive gun. Sometimes it's about the Glock that somebody has worked up and ported and done this and done that. Guns that you see, like people like Bustin' Guns, who does incredible stuff. And then he brings his guns. And it's one thing to see him on a video on YouTube. It's another thing to have them in your hand, handle them, manipulate them, shoot them. Everybody wants you to shoot their guns.
100%.
And so
I have TDS Gunworks out there, and he's been making a lot of noise this year.
Yes, sir.
His customizations and doing a lot of stuff for people's firearms. And then you get to come up and shoot those guns. They'll have a lot of his stuff out there, and you get to shoot them and see what all the hype is about. Okay, yeah. Last year we had Tampa Gunworks out there doing the same thing.
Right.
All the ports really work. You get to shoot his ported guns, and just again, like I say, man, just enjoy yourself, man. That's what I tell everybody. You know, we did create some things along the way that we consider our principles. Like we don't have a VIP.
Nope.
Because I totally don't believe in VIP. People think I'm crazy. Oh, well, ain't no VIP tickets? Nope.
Everybody
I don't want VIP in the room. I don't like that. I want everybody to be in the room kicking it. I don't care how many subscribers he got. I don't care what kind of car he drive. I don't care about none of that, man. We all just people that just want to get together and have a ball, man. We all love firearms. Let's get together and kick it. Nobody more important than nobody else.
That's facts. That's facts.
She said somebody bring their Reaper. About 4 of y'all have it. Thanks in advance.
Look, let me just say that gun is
spot.
crazy.
Look, I know you got it. I don't want to hear no.
Right, somebody bring it.
Yeah. Just one of y'all bring it. No matter which one.
That gun is crazy. Crazy. Look at you see what you done started, RGG? You see what you done started?
Man, bro, that's crazy. She crazy anyway. Crazy lady.
Speaking of people with crazy guns.
Yeah, he got some. Corey got some stuff, man. So many people. We name the names that everybody know because we have channels and stuff, but it's guys out there without YouTube channels that got some of the craziest stuff you'll ever see.
Facts.
Some of the craziest stuff you'll ever see, man. Fam is 1000% unequivocally that 2011 guy.
Right.
But when I tell you, you want to see some crazy rifles. You want to see just some crazy done up strikers.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gonna be out there with them. I promise you.
Big Mega is gonna have some stuff that's insane.
Big Tap. I wish he was coming too. Man, he had a case so crazy last year.
Yep.
All strikers. Whole case. Done up, super ported, shooting just flat as all ever. What I was gonna say, you just said Mega. Mega got a gun called the Porter.
Right. That's the flattest
striker ever. Yep. He got that thing shooting like flat, like 2011 flat. He got it shooting crazy. So that's awesome, man. Showtime, man. I got a dancing video. It's like my favorite dancing video ever from the meetup, bro. Ever. He was killing that dance was some old player dance he was doing from Houston, man. Whatever it was working.
Right.
Skillet, what's good?
Sure, man. I be seeing him. Hey, he got some stuff, bro.
Who?
Shooter Shaw.
I've seen Shooter Shaw around before.
Bro, he got some stuff, man.
Now is Skilly coming to arms or he only be on the crew?
Skilly pull up every other year, man.
I think he's coming this year.
So this might be the other year.
Yeah.
I think this is the other year because he was in wasn't he there? Wasn't he in Atlanta?
He wasn't there last year.
He wasn't in Atlanta, no.
Well, he might pull up. I don't know. I don't know.
I think this year's his year to be there, I think.
Skilly usually the every other year guy. But we missed Roadblock last year because he had some stuff going on.
Right.
Roadblock will be there though. He'll be there this year.
He'll be there 100% this year.
Such a good time. If you guys want to get a sense or a feel of what a regular meetup feels like, go to RGG's channel. Usually every year, RGG will do a wrap-up video that kind of encapsulates or highlights the weekend. I've done that multiple times, so you can check my content as well. But it's a blast. It's a stone cold groove.
You know, I always get caught up not getting content like I would like to. So, you know, because I be having so much fun. I don't be wanting to have no camera.
Man, I feel you. That's why I didn't do one last year.
About it, but then at the same time, I want to encourage people to have your cameras out. And I have to catch myself. Like I'll be walking. So this year, we really pushed ourselves to get this thing together where usually I'm running around trying to get over here, get over there, go to the range, get back. I'm trying to do all that. But this year, I'm trying to have it all together where I can just hang out with everybody.
Yeah, so
I had to make myself start doing that in Ohio where if somebody say, yo, RGG, let's get a picture. I'm stopping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what's going on. I'm stopping because that's what I'm encouraging. So I'm encouraging everybody, take photos, you know, get to know people, man. We got one, Tina. We got one coming this year. We got a videographer coming this year. Finally, see that these are things that we're getting better with. You know, just growing. Shoot, I'm excited about the name badges this year.
Yeah. This is a big step up, yeah.
Stepping it up, man. They go Skilly right there.
Yeah, he can't make it.
He liked to say that too when he can't make it.
Right.
He loved to give
He said multiple times.
unfortunately, man, I got my dog had to have surgery on his pinky toe, and it was unexpected.
Nah, you don't be thinking about it because like I don't know how many meetups that I went through where me, Billy, and bro don't have no pictures because we didn't take it. We just don't. You just don't be thinking about it.
Let me just say this, and I look last year. Like I said, you can't call it a meetup, but it was this simple. RGG, I had to coordinate a single bay at my range, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to coordinate a live stream that was going to be shot from Covert, which is my boys, right? And I had to coordinate that with 3 or 4 other influencers. Mm-hmm. When I tell you the amount of stress and headache that was for that little bit of something,
Yep.
What you guys put together is stupid. Ain't no way I would be able to take that on. It's amazing. And the fact that you guys do it year after year after year just keeps getting better and better and better, man. Kudos to y'all. It's a lot.
It's a lot of moving parts, man. I'll say, like, somebody was just telling me this too, like, man, stop saying it's stressful, because if it was stressful, you wouldn't keep doing it. And that was probably the truest statement I ever heard. It's probably not stressful, but it is a lot of work, right? Like you have to make sure that you have, everything in order. You want to make it as easy for the people as possible. So the way I learn is when somebody email us or they blurt out in the chat or something, and they'll ask us a question. And that question may be something we haven't thought about yet.
Right.
But that's how you learn on the fly. You know what? Damn, if we communicate that with people, then nobody would have that question, right? Like it used to be, you buy your ticket, and then we get 100 emails. Man, where the hotel at? No. Now you got to go back and email everybody that bought a ticket, and they'll go find a hotel link. So we had to figure out how to get the hotel link in the ticket return email, right? So all that's just learning that stuff on the fly. Using an app on the phone, to be able to see everything. So if somebody forgot the itinerary, you'll just be able to go on your phone and go hit itinerary and go right to it at any time. So everybody will get that link. I gotta take this call. Y'all be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fam. So look, while we rolling, let's go ahead and get one of these giveaways in.
All right.
So let's just share my screen so I can see what it is we gonna do. Zach, I'm thinking we go for this one.
Oh,
I like that.
That's a good one.
I like that. I like that. This is one of the official Arm 6 ARTs. So this is what's up for grabs. Y'all, I'll cover the cost. Don't worry about it. My guys will ship it to you. But here's what you need to do. That's what's up for grabs. Let me bring up this giveaway tool real quick.
It's funny, that's because the name badge is gonna match that T-shirt too.
Okay. Giveaway tool. That's what I need.
And the patch as well.
That's right.
All right. For a chance to win the official Arm 6 ART, everybody put Arm 6 in the chat.
And we're gonna throw in a patch.
Oh, and we throw it in the patch.
We go in a patch. All right.
So for an official tee and a patch, drop Arm 6 in the chat.
Yes.
What you doing?
I sent it. I hope it should be coming through.
RGG, you're not muted, just FYI.
Yeah.
She's like, what you doing? Black
King said, I need this in my life. Facts. Look, whoever wins, when I order your shirt, I'm ordering mine too.
Right.
Please believe. BTP, what's good,
He's over there.
JP Money. What's good?
Oh damn, Mira, what up?
What up, Devin?
Man, I remember meeting Mira for the first time.
Right.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
I meet Mira for the first time. This is in Thomasville, Georgia. Now, mind you, we knew that he was coming to the meetup. Him and Miss Geneva was coming, and they, for whatever reason, they were running behind. I don't know if they got caught in a storm or whatever was going on. They was driving. Well, eventually they made it there. And the first thing I ever said to him, I've never seen the man in my life. I just knew him from the chat. And the first thing I said to him was, damn, boy, your glass is thick. I mean, why you couldn't see how to get, like, that was like the very first thing I said. So it was the first thing I noticed. Like when I was looking in his glasses, I couldn't even see his eyes, bro. Like it was like, dang.
like Red Fox and Harlem Nights.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I was like, oh my God, what is this? But no, man, real good dude though. Cool fella.
All right, fam. Y'all only got a couple more minutes. Drop arm 6 into the chat if y'all want a chance to win. But that t-shirt is straight fire.
They are,
Straight
man.
fire. And the
Shout
patch.
out
My
to
man
Billy, man.
the patch in here too.
Shout out to Billy Guns for
That's
this.
right. Billy Guns now, right?
Mirror cracking up. Oh, relative to Showtime. So the first, look, RGG will tell you because he's been watching my channel from the very beginning. Early on in my channel's life, I was not doing 2011 content. It was all Glocks and SIGs and Walthers and striker fire stuff. I had a couple hammer fire guns, like I had like a Shadow, a CZ Shadow 2, and a couple of other guns, but that was my content. The thought of paying, and it wasn't that I couldn't afford it, it was just, I couldn't conceive it. The thought of paying $2,500 for a gun was like, what? Why? Like, what does it do? Do the bullets automatically seek out, or the heat-seeking bullets? Like, why would anybody pay $2,500 for a pistol? But you know how it is. Folks gas you up and they talk about all these influence. Oh my God. Oh, it's the greatest thing. Oh. And the very first gun I bought was a Staccato P. And I shot it. And at that time, I was kind of at the higher end. Like I had a Beretta, their performance gun. Like I said, I had a Shadow. So I had a couple hammer fire guns that were more expensive. But when I shot that Staccato P, I was like, oh, okay, this is different. It wasn't like light years different, but it was different. And I was like, oh, okay. But when I got that XC, I was like, oh.
Hey, I'm laughing at somebody in the chat. Who was it? Flossin Farmer? What's up? He talking
Flossin.
Benny
That's right. That's right. I see the dice before they. I see some of the dice before they stop.
Hey, see, I know he the type of dude that'll fit in at the meetup, boy.
Right.
No doubt. Flossin is a fool.
That's funny right there. But you know, bro, I'm gonna say this though. Now you might disagree with me, or you might remember this. But I feel like I know a couple people, I can name some names here, that had a big influence on your shift. Because we watched it happen in real time. And I'm going to say a couple names here, and you tell me if they have any significance to you. One, Big Fish, Little Boat.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's my man. So Big Fish, not so much on the 2011 side, but on the rifle and the short barrel rifle and pistol and long gun side, Fish was he was motivated. He was a motivating force.
He was the first snob.
I watched you post different stuff for damn near a year.
But hold on, it wasn't just Big Fish. There was another name that we have to mention. We have to, and that is Twister.
That's true.
Yeah, Twister too. Now
I think them two people sent fam. We ain't seen the old fam since.
Nope.
because I'm gonna say it when he won't. This is what happened. Rachel Guns had a lot to do with this too.
I'd say Rachel Guns more than any one individual.
Rachel Guns had a lot to do with it. Them guys were sending. It got to the point where we banned Big Fish because he would just keep winning every week. Like we always had the standout gun. Then Twister come around, he would always have a standout gun. He got all these race guns and everything. And then slowly, fam he'll come in, he'll send us one. You'd be like, oh dang, fam snapped on that one. Okay. And then the next week, here he come again. Hey man, fam he's starting to hang with these guys a little bit. Then he come again. What started happening was the other guy started running out of stuff.
Right.
This fool never ran out. I'm talking about to this day. He never stopped. This had to be 2.5, 3 years ago. He never looked back. Once he took the lead, nobody caught him. Nobody caught him. He was gone. I was like, man, this man done fell down a rabbit hole. We can't even find him no more. He was gone, man. He had found his lane, and it was over, man. And I said, I'm so proud of this guy because it didn't matter what. And I used to be like, man, he Twister go ahead. He got too many.
No.
Shit. Fam said, who?
He said, hold my
beer. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing over here.
Hold my beer. I'll be back.
Yeah. And he ain't looked back since. That's when I saw the transformation. But bro, your collection before that stuff
was nice
was
too.
still crazy. That's why I get mad at him. I be cussing him out because I be like, bro, you had some crazy stuff, and he'll be like, yeah, I got rid of that. You got rid of that, boy. I would have drove to LA for that PDP.
Yeah. I gave the PDP away. Jay the Budget Gun Buyer won it.
Crazy, man. That AJ, I hope you still got that. That PDP was
he do.
That PDP was nasty, man. Yeah. And then
big things, a lot of crazy stuff coming to the channel. Look, right now, TDS Gunworks got 3 of my guns right now.
I like TDS. You over there getting rich on
DSC Gunworks got 3 more of mine. Look, I got crazy stuff coming to the channel. And the ones I got coming new off the chain. I'm going a little light this year. Normally, I do about 20 to 25 new guns every year. This year's probably going to be somewhere between 15 or so. But what I did, RGG, is something that we talked about, is love the one you with. Go back to those guns that you really haven't been messing with that much and show them some love, bring them back to life. Look, I'm not going to say too much, RGG. All I'm going to say is Legion Precision Chirac. Watch.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Watch.
I love it, man. I'm proud of that brother too. I'm so glad he's back.
Yeah,
doing what he got to do, and he's starting to get that love he deserves. Yeah, over at Legion Precision. So shout out to Mr. Carl over there, man.
All right, let's see who's gonna win this T-shirt and this patch. Let's go. Oh, Major Havoc.
I feel like Major Havoc already got a shirt though.
Right. All right.
I guess can't never have too many.
Right. Now you got
yeah. Major Havoc, you got my number, dog. Just hit me your size, and I will order yours and mine simultaneously.
Major Havoc wear a queen size sheet. Shout out to Major Havoc. He gonna hit me. Hey, you saw Creative in there earlier talking about he needs some gloves for me.
Yeah, he said he needs some gloves.
Hey man, I'm not finna fight you, dude. You big as hell, man.
Hey, the Armsmans, what's good, fam?
What up, Armsman?
Well, first of all, I never had a Taurus, so well, actually, I do. I got the revolver.
You ain't even got a TX-22, fam? I figured you at least had one of those.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I hear the 22 is pretty good though.
Pretty good.
That's the best.
I mean, I think it's the only way to go.
Yeah.
The 22.
You think it's better than
because some of the Ruger joints is tough, and then,
I was about to say that's the one, the Mark IV.
The Ruger joints is tough, but I think the TX-22 definitely the most reliable.
That TX-22 came along and was different.
Yeah. They got it right. With the TX-22, they got it right.
Now I'll tell you what, T Blacksmith is somebody that pushed me to step up my game. He was one of the few people that was like kind of on, because Twister was kind of more on Instagram, wasn't really on YouTube. Team Blacksmith was a few guys on YouTube who I felt like had a collection that rivaled mine. And I was like, oh, who's this? Blacksmith.
He the truth. He got some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But see, y'all, all of you guys, man, have some amazing collections. You know,
yep.
I think I looked at some of what Major Havoc is doing. The Weapon Collective got Jeff. Oh my God, man.
Jeff is insane, bro.
Yeah, and
Jeff's brother. Look, hopefully Jeff won't get mad at me. I got to tell y'all a Weapon Collective story, right? So, Viking Firearms made these 2 custom guns for me and Jeff, and so I flew out to Utah to do a range day with Jeff and Jacob from Viking Firearms, right? But the night before the range day, we were like, we should test fire the guns because they had been shipped out from FFL to FFL. We didn't want to get on the range and have any issues with them. So we was like, let's test fire, let's get some rounds through them in case anything needs to be adjusted. Let's sight them in or whatever. So we don't have to do that, right? And Jeff was like, well, we can go to my brother's house. And we was like, oh, your brother. So I'm thinking like Real Deal got a range in the backyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh, well, that's cool. We can go to your, I'm like, but it's getting dark outside. By the time we get there, it's going to be dark. We ain't going to be able to see. He said, no. My brother has a range inside his house. What? He had a what? He did a what? Fam, we go to the range. Why does his brother got a 2-lane, 100-foot range inside the crib? 100, no, I'm sorry, I say 100 feet, 100-yard range. 100-yard range inside the crib, bro.
In the crib?
The crib.
Yeah, he getting that other kind of money.
Right.
No, I was like, this is crazy.
Weed legal in it.
That was a fun time sighting in them guns.
I don't think it is.
Weed ain't legal in Utah?
I don't think it is.
I'll say they own a weed farm or something.
No, only medical marijuana. I don't know how I would know that. I have no idea how I would know, but yeah, only medical. Yeah, but that was a good time. That was an awesome trip, and looking forward to the one coming up in a few weeks.
No, man, I could only imagine if y'all were to do like maybe you 4 or 5 guys that we are very familiar with were to do like our 10 most expensive guns in one place at the same time, and then calculate how much they worth. I think that number would be unthinkable.
I think it would hit $1 million, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
I think because I do
definitely hit $1 million, but I'm thinking 10 guns.
No, I'm just talking about the top 10. I did at the end of every year, I do a series of videos. I do my top 10 favorite guns, my top 10 best guns, and my top 10 most expensive guns. And I want to say my top 10 most expensive cleared well over 200-some thousand.
Yeah.
Last year. So you take my top 10, Team Blacksmith top 10, Jeff top 10, Major Havoc top 10. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he put Showtime in that. He said I can get into that. Yeah, he could too.
Yeah, he put Showtime could get into that too, man.
He just, you know, Showtime. I don't know if he's coming this year. Now
he's coming.
Oh, if he's showing up, let me tell you something, fam. If you don't get with nobody else, get with him so you can finally see what we talking about.
Okay.
This dude got some like some collectibles, bro. Like where it'd be like 1 of 100. It'd be like he got some of the most amazing collectibles you'll ever see. And people that really know guns be knowing what he have. I'd be like, oh yeah, man, this is crazy. Like, you know, that one gun gonna be worth 30,000.
Yeah, his collection is sick. I don't talk about it because it's so sick. Yeah. I don't talk about it.
He got a mean collection, man.
What up, Denny?
Danny Schubert, what's good, fam?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I think people don't even know we know each other. I mean, people in the community know we know each other. But I think a lot of people around just the 2A space don't even realize that we know each other.
I rock with my guy, man.
Yeah, man, we've been doing this since we started around the same time. Yeah, kind of been rocking ever since. And yes, I'm always fighting with him, fussing with him, arguing, but I don't let nobody else talk about him or fuss with him and argue with him. Then I start taking up. Just let me argue. I do the same thing with Zach. I do the same thing with Billy. I fuss with him with that, but I don't like nobody else fussing. Let me do
it. My man said, I got the best PSA hands down. Stop playing with him.
Hey, look, this fool say, he said I done earned myself a couple fades the way I be talking about people. Hey, man, hey, creator, you better relax, bro. You better drink some Benadryl or something before you come to the meetup. Talk about catching the fade, boy. I'm gonna kick you in the kneecap. Don't play with me. Oh man, I can't wait to meet that brother. Man, I can't wait to meet everybody, man. I'm super excited. I don't think people realize this, and sometimes people think you just be saying it. But I promise you, I'd be more excited to see the people, probably way more excited to see them than they are to see me. And for two reasons. One, it means the world to all of us to have people travel from all over the country to come be at this. I can't say how much I appreciate that. Like, fam too, coming from LA, you can't get no further west.
Right.
And he come all the way to the East Coast. I think that, says a lot, man. So, and so many people come from all over, man. When I say from all over, it is literally from all over.
No, when Shannon and Jason were driving from Washington.
That was crazy.
I never
driving from Washington.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And documenting it, being online with us. Right. Like we waiting to get ready to go to the meetup. They start driving. They on their way, man. Where y'all at now? They done went through damn near every state in the United States to get from Washington State to Atlanta. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying, y'all.
Thomasville.
Was
that Thomasville?
That's what I'm saying, y'all.
Yeah, it was Thomasville. Yeah.
It's different when you have when Shannon and Jason's on the road driving, right? And you got people who are sitting at the hotel calling to check in with them. Where are you now? When I say it's a family affair, it's a family affair.
Well, the whole community knew about it. They were actually the first people there.
Yeah, they got there. Yeah.
Right. They got there early.
They beat me there.
Speaking of stories, remember that rainstorm, if you want to call it that, it was like a damn near a mini hurricane in Thomasville. That
Oh,
very
tornado.
first
It was a tornado.
man, that was crazy,
night
bro.
before everything happened, it was a literal tornado, man. And everybody was getting caught in rain driving down there that year.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody who was driving down was getting caught in rain, man. So it was like, dang. But it was just a relief. Like once you get there, and one thing I think that we've built, and you're gonna see, mark my words, I say this quite a bit. Somebody, I just don't know who, in this industry, somewhere along the way, is gonna try to copy this blueprint.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's proven. At this point, it's proven. Like we now being six years in, you start to see how much fun people have when they come to this thing. Like the way it's set up, people will try to copy that blueprint. Instead of us making it all about standing outside shooting guns, which is what we love to do, we make that a small part of it. So we do it because that's what we love to do, but it's a small part of it. We spend 75% of our time at the same hotel, hanging out and everybody kicking it. You save because you don't really have to leave. Once range day's over, you hang out right there the rest of the time. You chilling.
Look, RGG, you got to give me the name. I can't remember the name, but here's another great arm story. So we're in Tennessee. The Glock store is hosting the event. So we have an event at the Glock store where you got to get a tour, and then what's it? It's Lenny.
Yeah, they taking us on the tour.
Yeah.
They took me around. So somehow somebody got locked in one of the rooms, and we didn't know where she
You ain't
was.
sister. I got a phone call from her.
Got locked in the room.
I don't know where I'm at.
I don't know how she got left behind the whole crowd. It's a whole line of them.
There's always
A
something.
whole line of them. You know, and that in itself was something to talk about. Like, this is our second time doing this thing. If you ever watched the Glock store videos, everybody ordered from the Glock store. You've been watching this guy for years, Lenny McGill, been around the industry for a long time. Shout out to Big Dre for setting that up. But we were able to do the meetup at his private property. His range, he got a crazy property set up, and we did our first, well, not our first meetup, but our first official one there. And that was a feat in itself. They took us on a tour of the Glock store. We hung out there. Tennessee was a vibe, man.
Yeah,
it was. Tennessee was dope, and it didn't go without hiccups. Like, I think one of the funniest things, looking back, because we didn't know, we didn't have food during the banquet.
Yeah, we didn't have any food.
Now we had some of the most well-dressed, like you could ever see, because the theme that year was dressed to impress. And boy, did everybody show out. But man, we was hungry. Nobody had. It didn't dawn on us. And, at that time we didn't really have any sponsors. We was barely getting it done, man. But so it taught us something. And I'm gonna tell y'all, see, I keep it so real, and I think that's what makes this thing so unique and so authentic. When we did get to Thomasville and realized the last time in Nashville that we didn't have food, guess where we had food from in Thomasville? Publix.
Sure did. Went to Publix.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
We had Publix chicken, mashed potatoes, string beans, and we had a lady serving it buffet style when people came downstairs in the separate room. Boy, we done ran this thing. You know how you tell the old stories? Yeah, well, we used to be on Grandma Flo. All the cousins. That's what it was like. It wasn't until Ohio that we were able to do plated dinners. That was the first time we ever did something like that. So, and so many people out here now have been a part of this and watched it evolve each year. So I would love to start hearing those stories from people that saw it,
That's right. We had church food. That's
evolve.
Right. It was good too. Had a church lady.
I think what you need to address, RGG, is when you guys went to South Georgia and that's when the stage changed.
That's right.
That's when like you
Because
got
we learned.
It felt like you were at the Grammys, or something like that. Like it was like, oh, this is different. This is different. Before it was like a little elevated stage. No. This is full blown stage show, lights, all the things, big screen. It really stepped up.
That was the first time that we did that because we learned our lesson. Like I say, we keep learning on the fly. So y'all want to hear something? Here you go. For the people that don't know, when we went to Nashville, shout out to Big Dre. So we say, man, we need a DJ.
Right.
Oh, I have a DJ. Say, okay, cool. Said, man, he know what to play. He know how to play the right music. Oh man, he been DJing for a minute. We gotta get some. So Big Dre cousin. It's funny telling the story. So Big Dre cousin is the DJ. First of all, the awards. This is our first award show. The award show done started.
Right.
DJ not there.
Nope.
Everybody in the place panicking. Where the DJ, man? Oh, I called him. He said he on his way. What the hell? Bro, we told him we needed him here this time, man. The show finna start. We don't know what to do. Man, people coming downstairs taking pictures of everything. The DJ just getting there. He trying to haul equipment in and everything. And my man must have had some Fisher Price mics. You know, the mic with the cord on there, with the cord in cable on there. Right. That, you know, every time you move it, it's static. It feedback. And the speakers he had to be some of them Radio Shack joints.
Right.
It was bad. So not only was he late, then he forgot something. He forgot something that was important. You remember what he
was supposed to bring the big video streams.
Yeah, he forgot some stuff, and by the time they started doing the awards, Billy and Tangi, who have always been our hosts, they just said, forget this mic. The mic kept going in and out. They said, forget the microphones.
Yep. And
they would just talk out loud, and we would bring people up to announce the awards. I remember Fam, he was crip walking. Y'all got to see that video. This is when Fam was, when he was Big Luther. And they threw on that West Coast music, boy. He went to crip walking. Y'all just have to be there to see the whole vibe, bro. It was lit.
It's different.
But it was like we had so much fun because people just kind of fought through it. Like, yeah, we didn't have food, and yeah, the DJ sucked, but everybody just had fun. There was a full room. We had fun, and we got it right this time. I think you got to give us credit.
Real Deal came out there dancing, doing the cowboy.
Oh, Real Deal was
right, the cowboy hat. Shout out to Real Deal.
Yeah. Well, by the time we got to Thomasville, I said that was the first thing I was. Hey, man, we need to find a sound company.
Yep.
We ain't finna play no games. And then we had Twister perform that year. Mm-hmm. That was, we brought out I'm talking about we've been using the same sound guy ever since.
Yep.
Just to show y'all how important that is to us. We use the same company now every year. He expensive though. He be going up on us, man. Damn. I think about that, boy. Man, it's hard not to pay him though. It's like he know what to do. He done got so used to the meetup now. We barely even talk leading up to it. We don't even have to tell him nothing.
You give him everything the day of, and he go off.
Give him everything there. We send him any photos, flyers, logos.
Yep. He
good. So this year we got Lou Tactical hosting with Billy because Tangi's a part of that whole Olympic thing going on.
Soccer.
Yeah, FIFA, the soccer thing, FIFA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be Lou Tactical as opposed to Tangi, but I think she's gonna be lit too. So
yep,
it's a lot of fun. Outside of that, man, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, brother. I appreciate you having me on here. We are selling merch until the 8th of this month, so we got 4 more days for the merch to go. Mm-hmm. And that guarantees that you'll get it before the meetup. And then we have tickets. We will not be selling no more after the 15th. No matter what happens, whether they sell out or whatever happens, we're not selling any more tickets after the 15th.
All right, so y'all heard that the event is on June the 12th and the 13th, and you have up until the 15th of May to buy your tickets. Don't sleep, y'all. And I get it. Look, if you're just hearing about it, it's kind of last minute. If you guys can get it in, get it in. But next year's event, I'm glad we got the dates well in advance. June 11th and June 12th. Block those off on your calendar. Tickets probably won't be available for sale for a while, but block those weekends off. That weekend off. That Wednesday through Sunday. Just go ahead
That's right.
X
That's right.
out on your calendar. Make sure that space is blocked off.
We want to start. We want to grow this thing to the point where they're going to start looking at us as one of the major industry events. Ultimately, that's the goal. You'll talk about events like GunCon, and then you'll get into. They'll start talking about the regular meetup. Like they would talk about Iraq Veteran 88, and a lot of those other events that will go on. So now we want this to be one of those household names. As long as we keep going, we will be.
And look at that, bro. Like some of these events, like I'm thinking about Iraq Veteran 88 and his event, like the meetup has out-survived that event. As big and great and wonderful as that event is, look at where you guys are, still going strong, still building.
Yeah. He's 6 years in, but he did it the longest. Out of anybody who was a creator doing that, he had a long run. Right? He did it for 10 or 11 years. So he had a long run, man.
No shade to him at all. I'm just saying, man, like what you guys are building is special.
I told him I won't be satisfied until we hit X. Then I'll be satisfied.
There you go. All right, we're giving away the Cat SR S6 Pro Sealy Optic. Of course, I'm giving away a 2A-N-LA patch and a keychain. Let's run it. As my man, in honor of my man RGG, shuffle.
Yeah, right.
I gotta get the RGG shuffle. And let's run.
Is that the new Sealy?
No, I had this one. This one's been out for a little bit. Philly slow.
Philly slow.
Philly slow.
Philly
Now,
slow.
I don't know if I've seen Philly slow in the chat, but look, Philly slow, my man, you got until next live to shoot me your information, or this goes back into Kitty. Y'all know the rules. That's how we get down. Look, man, I want to thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm having you on not just because you're my boys, but because I think the event is amazing. It's special. It's unique. It's for us, by us. And I'm just, man, can't wait. I think it's going to be a blast. And I'm looking forward to many, many, many more years of the meetup. So thank you guys for coming out to talk about it, to share what it's all about. Thank you for everybody in the community who joined us on the live tonight, and for everybody who's planning on attending this year or next. All right, I'm gonna shut this down. I done had a long day. Until next time, y'all, take care of one another and peace.
Peace, everybody. Thank you, brother.
Yep. Thanks, fam.